Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling Heat, where I slap you with some of that wrestling news. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I got for y'all tonight is some stuff about John Cena, WWE, and its third-party stuff that's still going on with its wrestlers, with Twitch, and stuff like that. I'm going to get into depth with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax. I got some more wrestling news coming to you in about 3, 2, 1. And alright folks, the first thing that I have up in the wrestling news lineup today is about a man that we haven't seen in a long time, but some say they couldn't see him at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the man, the myth, the legend of John Cena. In a recent interview, he was asked about, is he done with in-ring action with WWE? What's going on? And John said pretty much that he's not done with the WWE just yet. He says he has still a lot to give to the WWE if they need him to come back. And I gotta say, we might see him coming up here pretty soon. I want to say probably towards WrestleMania. So we could be seeing John Cena back, but if he doesn't, he's caught up in movies, stuff like that. So we could be seeing a return of John Cena soon. How soon? I don't know. But he did say that he is not done wrestling for the WWE. He's pretty much, for life when it comes to wrestling in the WWE. And, he's like pretty much the very last big star that, they've made, other than, Stone Cold, The Rock, the list goes on. But, he's up there with, the greats, John Cena. Let me know what do y'all think about what I just said there. What if John Cena is one of the true greats of his era. But, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena says he's not done with the WWE. He could be popping up here soon in the next month or so. But don't take it, to heart if things change. Let me think. Let me know what you think about John Cena possibly making a return. You for it? You're not for it? Let me know in the comments down below, ladies and gentlemen. We all seen on NXT, Tegan Knox. It looks like she's going to be out of action for quite a while. She has an ACL tear, and that pretty much sucks. This girl was getting on a roll. She was going to be in get a chance to be in a title match, and all that good stuff. And it just seems like she just can't get over the hump. I mean, she just returned, not too long ago, and she's been on a tear. Going through with Dakota Kai. And, that whole angle with Dakota Kai pretty much getting slammed on her knee with the, the cage with her teammate and all that. But with that also being said, with NXT, we all seen Dexter Lumis return from his little ankle injury that he had, a little while back. So he's back. Tegan Knox on the shelf. We probably won't see her for a good long amount of time. Probably not until the end of next year, probably. ACL tears take a long time to heal up. But Tegan Knox, I wish you the best. Speedy recovery. Love you. Hope to see you back in NXT or Raw. Hopefully SmackDown if you do get called up. But speedy recovery. Much love, and get that knee, going in 100%, and hopefully, you can take another run at Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, whoever has the title at that time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to move right on to Miro, aka Rusev. We all know he's on AEW now. He made his debut The best man, by the way. It looks like the angle between Bobby, Lana, Rusev, Liv Morgan. It looks like in a recent interview, I forgot what the guy's name, but I have a little picture with his name on it. He's pretty good. If you can see the thing, go sub to his channel, because he actually gets interviews with actual wrestlers and gets to talk to them, which hopefully I can do someday. But going on from that, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, the whole Liv Morgan and Lana, lesbian angle, pretty much was not meant to go anywhere. It was pretty much for the shock value, and that is it. And I do believe that he also said that Vince McMahon wanted a pretty much the limp penis syndrome. He couldn't get it up, and they wanted to put it in a story on how he couldn't get it up, and it's kind of weird, but just male, no function in the penile area. But Rusev, said, yo, that's gonna kill my character. I'm a baby faced, and talking about how I can't get it up, and it just wouldn't have made sense. And good thing, he went up to Vince, he got it changed, and we never got to see that angle go on. So Rusev, good standing up for yourself, and I'm still hoping, to see you in the top spot in AEW here real soon. Much love to my spiritual animal, Miro, aka Rusev, which he doesn't really want to be called that, but I'm still going to call him it, because Rusev Day, Moro Day, same thing, right? But going on from that, ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all think about that? WWE wanting Rusev to do that kind of stupid angle, and pretty much having no, sense of direction of the whole Lana, Liv Morgan angle. So stupid. They could have gave it to Mandy and Sonya Deville, but that's just my take on things. Let me know down below. What do y'all think about that? So going on from Moro to some news some of y'all know about, or some of y'all might already know already, but James Storm, we seen him in NXT a couple years ago. He didn't quite commit. He ended up going to NWA and back to Impact for a little while, I believe. But he was saying that he signed with WWE for 2020, but he wasn't able to debut because around that time was whenever the travel restrictions and COVID was starting to, hit pretty big. It still is. I do believe that Trump just got the COVID of the 19. But yeah, James Storm, he was saying that he was supposed to debut on Raw to be with Robert Roode, but it didn't happen, or, there was something said about him possibly coming to the main roster instead of NXT, just going straight to Raw to be with Robert Roode. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we could be seeing James Storm on WWE television. I'm not sure how soon, but I think they're redoing some contracts and stuff like that, and more about contracts a little later. Actually, leading from that, from James Storm to WWE, as of yesterday, pretty much, Friday, he put out an email to all of his wrestlers saying that they have 30 days, to get off the platforms of Twitch, stuff like that, change their names, yada, yada, yada. But it looks like WWE, as of Friday, will be taking over third parties like Twitch, Cameo, and other, things like that. And if they do not comply, they can get fired, fined, or, something else, suspended. But I say that's pretty stupid for WWE to do. I mean, I understand, but I don't understand at the same time. I would say Oh, and another thing is that WWE is going to be taking a percentage out of the people that are able to do Twitch and Cameo and things like that. I do believe one of the people from Undisputed, their Vimeo or something like that, he had to cancel it. And another whole bunch of other wrestlers, well, not a whole bunch, but a lot of them said that they're going to fight it. And supposedly they're going to redo contracts to where they got to sign for Twitch, Vimeo, and all that stuff, which I don't think that's really needed, WWE. Your people are just trying to talk to their fans, have a good time, like Liv Morgan, AJ Styles. He's on there on the regular playing video games, talking to his people, mostly saying that he hates Paul Heyman. But I just think the whole third party thing is just Vince McMahon getting greedy, wanting money. By the way, Vince McMahon and the WWE have already said that their profits this year are literally off the charts. So I don't know why they had to let go of so many people. I don't know, folks. WWE is doing some shady stuff, and I know Joe Biden, the guy that's running against Trump, he's saying stuff about Vince McMahon and WWE and this whole thing. And another guy that ran for president a couple years ago, well, more than a couple years ago, but years ago, he's saying stuff about WWE as well and Vince McMahon. And I just hope that, the wrestlers are just able to do, what they want to do, for their fans. But that's just me. I'm not a big businessman, for crying out loud. Gentlemen, pretty much all that I'm saying is that it's BS for WWE to be doing. Let me know down below, do y'all feel the same way that I do, or do you think vice versa? Let me know down below in the good old chat. And before I go on to the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you found any of this newsworthy, slap it. No, not slap it, but slap the like button, dislike button. Let me know how you're feeling about the videos. And ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Okay, moving on to NXT. What about NXT? What about Goldie back there looking all beautiful? But NXT will be moving back to the Performance Center due to the COVID outbreak that happened not too long ago. And ladies and gentlemen, you will be seeing NXT there for the rest of the time being. They will not be going back to Full Sail. They'll be staying right there at the Performance Center. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to be a little bit of a shock. It looks like TakeOver 31 could be having actual fans, aka family members and close relatives of the talent that is going to be there. And I don't think that's a good idea, especially with a little thing called COVID pandemic going around. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, NXT is going to be staying at the Performance Center for a while. And it looks like they will be having, or they're trying to really push for fans, aka friends and close family members, or family members and close friends, something like that, going to be in attendance at TakeOver. I think it's 31. I think it's 31. Yeah, 31. Yeah, 31. Even with the COVID breakout that happened not too long ago in the WWE, the third one, by the way, they're wanting to bring in more fans. Vince McMahon, you're fucking nuts. But moving on to the very last thing that I have for y'all fine folks here at the Wrestling Heat. Pretty much, I got a little thing about Edge. He was on Busted Open podcast, radio, whatever you want to call it, with Bubba Ray and his host. And Edge was asked about how his recovery was going with this torn, muscle, bicep, tricep, whatever the hell that was torn in his arm. And he says, unfortunately, it's been going very, very slower than he would like. So it looks like I don't think we'll be seeing him at WrestleMania this year. And, I just want the man to get full recovery, come back 100%, feeling good. Have a good match on whoever he's going to be facing, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, Adam Cole. I don't know. But, yeah, we won't be seeing Edge probably until next year sometime. And that's all that I pretty much got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked the video or if you disliked the video, do the whole, thumbs up, thumbs down thing. And if you're watching from Periscope or if you're just watching randomly, make sure you subscribe. And much love from Periscope, Twitter, all that good jazz. Thank you for giving me the watch time. And I did have another video for y'all, but unfortunately, my phone, very slow, kind of like me, pretty much corrupted some footage that I had for y'all with some wrestling that I put together from my visits to NXT from a few years ago, and hopefully I'll be able to put another video together because it took me a little while, a lot longer than any of these news videos, but hopefully I can redo it even better and have 2 videos for y'all coming up in the days to come. Hopefully that one will be one, but enough rambling. Thank y'all yet again. Nothing but love, day one-ish. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Wash your hands, wear a mask, all that good jazz. And the number one thing to take away from this whole experience is to always keep it just a little bit too sweet, baby. And I will see y'all in the days to come. Stay dry if you're here in Florida. And I am out of here.
Fourth pack is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the rings by the street. If you don't know, you better find out the wolf pack.